Projected 35% market growth in 4 sectors: defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security by Q4 2027. Overview. As we look towards the future, the projected market growth across 4 critical sectors, defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security, signals a robust expansion estimated at around 35% by the fourth quarter of 2027. This growth presents both opportunities and challenges, particularly as companies like Yulans strategically position themselves against formidable global competitors such as Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems. Sector-specific insights. 1. Defense sector. The U.S. defense market is forecasted to grow by approximately $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028, reflecting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 4.91%. This growth is primarily attributed to the increasing demand for unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) and ongoing technological innovations within the defense industry. Key drivers. Technological advancements, AI and autonomous systems are revolutionizing military capabilities. Budget allocations. The proposed U.S. defense budget for FY 2022 stands at $753 billion. Focusing on naval and air defense enhancements. Challenges. Labor shortages. The sector faces a significant shortage of skilled labor which could impede growth. Major players. Key competitors include Lockheed Martin, BAE Systems, Northrop Grumman, and General Dynamics, who are developing advanced military technologies to maintain their competitive edge. 2. Maritime security sector. The global maritime security market is anticipated to exceed $38 billion by 2027, propelled by rising piracy threats and the increasing need for robust marine safety measures. North America is expected to dominate this sector, accounting for over 25% of global market valuation with a CAGR of 6.7%. Key drivers. Piracy and threats. An increase in piracy incidents necessitates advanced maritime security solutions. Infrastructure development. The expansion of marine businesses will further bolster demand for safety and security measures. Applications. The sector is primarily focused on security management and port security. Vital for protecting critical infrastructure. Major players. Notable companies in this domain include Honeywell, Thales Group, and BAE Systems. 3. Disaster relief sector. The disaster relief sector is also poised for considerable growth, driven by the increasing frequency of natural disasters and humanitarian crises worldwide. As governments and organizations allocate more resources for effective disaster management, innovative solutions are in high demand. Key drivers. Increased frequency of disasters. Climate change and geopolitical instability contribute to more frequent natural disasters. Technological integration. The use of drones and AI in disaster response is becoming more prevalent. Major players. Organizations like the Red Cross and various NGOs are key players alongside technology firms providing innovative solutions. 4. Coastal security sector. Coastal security is emerging as a vital area of focus, particularly due to the growing threats posed by illegal fishing trafficking and environmental degradation. Investments in surveillance and monitoring technologies are paramount to maintaining national security along coastlines. Key drivers. Illegal activities. Rising incidents of illegal fishing and smuggling necessitate stronger enforcement measures. Environmental concerns. Protecting coastal ecosystems is becoming increasingly important. Major players. Key stakeholders include national governments, local enforcement agencies, and private security firms. Common themes across sectors. 1. Technological innovation. Across all sectors, advancements in technology, particularly in AI and unmanned systems, are driving demand for new solutions. 2. Market demand. The increasing threats, whether from terrorism, piracy, or natural disasters, are propelling the need for sophisticated safety and security measures. 3. Strategic positioning. Companies like Yulans are leveraging these trends to establish a competitive advantage against industry giants. Focusing on innovation and agility. Competitive landscape. Yulans strategic positioning. Yulans is positioning itself strategically in this dynamic landscape by focusing on innovation and adaptability. Unlike larger competitors like Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems, Yulans is leveraging agility and niche expertise to capture emerging opportunities in the growing sectors. Key strategies. Innovation, investing in R&D to develop cutting-edge technologies that meet the evolving needs of defense and maritime security. Partnerships, collaborating with governments and other organizations to enhance capabilities and expand market reach. Timeline of market evolution. 2018 to 2020, initial analyses highlighted growth potential in both the defense and maritime sectors with early indications of increasing demand for technological advancements. 2021 to 2022, reports projected significant growth rates in maritime security and defense sectors driven by global geopolitical tensions and rising security threats. 2024 to 2027, forecasts suggest that the defense market will grow by $169.43 billion, while the maritime security market is set to surpass $38 billion. Conclusion. The projected growth across the defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security sectors underscores a transformative period driven by technological innovation and heightened security concerns. The strategic positioning of companies like Yulans illustrates the dynamic landscape of these industries, highlighting the critical need for adaptability and forward-thinking strategies in an increasingly competitive environment. Stakeholders must remain attentive to competitive dynamics and market trends to capitalize on the emerging opportunities presented by these evolving sectors. The projected market growth of approximately 35% across the defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security sectors by Q4 2027 reveals several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional assumptions about these industries. 1. Defense sector growth amid labor shortages. While one might expect that a growing market would lead to an increase in workforce availability, the defense sector faces a paradoxical situation. Despite the projected growth of approximately $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028, there is a notable shortage of skilled labor. This implies that while demand for defense technologies and capabilities is increasing, the supply of qualified professionals to develop and deploy these technologies is not keeping pace. This could lead to a situation where companies struggle to fulfill contracts and meet technological advancements, potentially stalling growth in certain areas. 2. Maritime security demand driven by threats. The maritime security market is projected to exceed $38 billion by 2027, primarily driven by increasing pirate attacks. This is counterintuitive because one might assume that advancements in technology and safety measures would reduce the threat level. However, it appears that the threats themselves are fostering demand for more robust security solutions. This suggests that rather than diminishing threats leading to decreased market need, increasing threats are actually propelling growth in security measures and solutions. 3. North America's dominance. The claim that North America accounts for over 25% of the global maritime security market valuation and is projected to grow at a CAGR of 6.7% is notable. Traditionally, one might expect emerging markets or regions with growing economies to lead in sectors like maritime security. However, the dominance of North America indicates that established markets with their robust infrastructure and existing security frameworks are better positioned to adapt and invest in advanced security measures than regions still developing their capabilities. 4. Technological innovation versus operational challenges. Across both the defense and maritime sectors, there is a clear emphasis on technological innovation, particularly in AI and unmanned systems. Yet, the very nature of integrating advanced technologies can introduce operational challenges. The defense sector's reliance on UAVs and other high-tech solutions could lead to complexities in deployment and maintenance, especially in a landscape where labor shortages exist. This dichotomy presents a scenario where growth in technological capabilities does not automatically translate to improved operational efficiency, thereby complicating the growth narrative. 5. A focus on specific applications. In the maritime security sector, a significant portion of the market valuation is driven by specific applications like port security and operational management. While it is logical to focus on critical infrastructures, it is counterintuitive that broad market growth would be concentrated in such niche areas. This suggests a market that, despite its overall size, may be highly specialized and fragmented, leading to intense competition among a limited number of players rather than a diversified growth across various applications. 6. Emerging markets versus established players. The competitive landscape shows established companies like Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems maintaining strong positions against emerging players like Yulans. The expectation might be that new entrants would disrupt the market significantly. However, the data shows that heritage companies with long-standing relationships and experience are still dominating even as new players seek to carve out niches in a rapidly evolving market. This highlights the inertia that can exist in established markets where innovation from newcomers does not guarantee immediate market share or influence. 7. Disaster relief as an emerging sector. The inclusion of disaster relief as a key sector for growth may seem expected given the frequency of natural disasters. However, the systematic integration of disaster response technologies into broader security frameworks is less intuitive. The fact that businesses are beginning to view disaster relief not just as a reactive measure but as a proactive investment opens new avenues for growth and indicates a shift in how companies perceive their role in public safety and security. In conclusion, the projected growth across these sectors illustrates a complex interplay between market demand, technological advancement, and operational challenges. These counterintuitive insights reflect a landscape where established players face new dynamics that could reshape their strategies in the coming years. Understanding these nuances will be crucial for stakeholders as they navigate this evolving market environment. The report on projected market growth in the sectors of defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security by Q4 2027 outlines a significant trend that is likely to affect various stakeholders. Here are some of the key insights that may be overlooked along with their implications. 1. Emergence of unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) as a dominant force. The defense sector is witnessing a robust demand for UAVs anticipated to drive significant market growth. While many reports focus on traditional military expenditures, the emphasis on UAVs signifies a paradigm shift in warfare and defense strategies. This shift is crucial because UAV technology not only represents advanced military capabilities but also indicates a broader trend towards automation and AI in defense. Companies like Yulans that invest in UAV technology may gain a significant competitive edge over traditional players like Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems, whose focus may still be on conventional defense systems. 2. Labor shortages in the defense sector. The report cites a shortage of skilled labor as a challenge in the defense sector. This detail, while commonly noted, is often overshadowed by discussions of technology and budget allocations. The significance lies in the potential impact on project timelines and the quality of defense systems being developed. Companies that can streamline training processes or leverage automation may be better positioned to overcome these labor challenges. This labor shortage could potentially slow down innovation and affect national security if not addressed promptly. 3. Piracy and maritime security. The growth of the maritime security sector is notably driven by an increase in pirate attacks. This often overlooked factor is critical. It underscores the evolving nature of global threats and the necessity for maritime security solutions. The rising number of piracy incidents not only affects shipping industries but also impacts global trade and economies. Companies focusing on developing sophisticated security measures for ports and shipping lanes can capitalize on this growing market, positioning themselves as essential players in safeguarding maritime trade. 4. Technological integration across sectors. The common theme of technological innovation across the defense and maritime security sectors is vital. However, the implications of integrating AI, unmanned systems, and advanced data analytics into operations are profound. This integration can lead to enhanced efficiency, improved decision-making capabilities, and better resource allocation. Companies like Yulans that prioritize these technologies may not only outperform competitors but also set new industry standards, influencing future developments in both sectors. 5. Geopolitical dynamics influencing market growth. While the report mentions geopolitical tensions as a driver for growth, the depth of this influence is often underestimated. The ongoing conflicts and alliances shape defense budgets and priorities significantly. For instance, countries may increase their defense spending in response to perceived threats, which directly impacts market dynamics. Understanding these geopolitical nuances can help stakeholders anticipate shifts in demand and adjust their strategies accordingly. 6. The role of disaster relief in market growth. The disaster relief sector is often seen as a reactive measure, but its integration into defense and maritime logistics is significant. The increasing frequency of natural disasters necessitates a proactive approach to disaster preparedness and response. Companies that can provide innovative solutions such as rapid deployment technologies or supply chain logistics may find themselves at the forefront of not just emergency response but also in shaping the future of disaster management practices. 7. North America's dominance and its implications. The report indicates that North America is expected to dominate the maritime security market. This detail might be overlooked in favor of broader global trends. However, understanding the reasons behind North America's dominance, such as advanced infrastructure, regulatory frameworks, and investment in security technologies, can provide insights into market expectations. Other regions looking to enhance their maritime security capabilities may need to study North American models to replicate success. 8. Critical infrastructure security as a growth area. Within the maritime security sector, the emphasis on port and critical infrastructure security is significant. This focus reflects the understanding that modern threats are not just military but also infrastructural. Companies that develop solutions for securing critical infrastructure such as ports will be vital in maintaining the flow of commerce and ensuring national security. The implications extend beyond commerce. They touch on national resilience against both traditional threats and emerging vulnerabilities. Conclusion. In summary, while the projected 35% market growth in defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security by Q4 2027 is encouraging, the underlying factors driving this growth warrant closer examination. The emphasis on UAVs, labor shortages, piracy, technological integration, geopolitical dynamics, disaster relief, and the significance of North America's dominance in these sectors are often underrepresented in broader discussions. Stakeholders who pay attention to these critical insights will be better equipped to navigate the evolving landscape and seize emerging opportunities. The analysis of the projected 35% market growth across the sectors of defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security by Q4 2027 reveals several key points that could serve as the foundation for in-depth discussion. Here are 4 valuable points to consider. 1. Technological innovation as a growth driver. Technological advancements are a major catalyst driving growth in both the defense and maritime security sectors. The demand for unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) is significantly influencing the defense market, which is projected to grow by $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028. This growth is not just limited to hardware but extends to software and integrated systems that enhance operational capabilities. In maritime security, The rise in maritime piracy and the need for effective safety measures are prompting innovation in security management systems. Companies that can leverage artificial intelligence, AI automation, and data analytics will likely gain a competitive edge, as these technologies are essential for developing advanced security solutions. 2. Strategic positioning against established competitors. Yulans' strategic positioning against industry giants like Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems is particularly noteworthy. As these established players dominate the market, Yulans must identify niche areas or technological innovations that can set it apart. This could involve focusing on specific applications within maritime security or disaster relief, such as advanced surveillance systems or logistics coordination. The ability to adapt and respond to emerging threats while also navigating the competitive landscape will be crucial for Yulans in capturing market share. 3. Increasing global security demands. The growing global security landscape is another critical point for discussion. The rise in threats such as terrorism, piracy, and natural disasters is creating a pressing need for advanced security solutions across all sectors analyzed. For instance, the maritime security market is expected to surpass $38 billion by 2027, driven by the need for enhanced safety measures in shipping and port operations. Similarly, the defense sector's focus on counterterrorism and advanced military capabilities reflects a broader trend of increased military spending and strategic investments in security technologies. Understanding these dynamics will help stakeholders navigate the complexities of market demands and align their strategies accordingly. 4. Regional market dynamics. The analysis highlights the dominance of North America in both defense and maritime security markets. North America accounts for over 25% of the global maritime security market and is projected to maintain a healthy CAGR of 6.7%. This regional dominance can be attributed to effective implementation of security solutions and a robust defense budget. However, as global geopolitical dynamics shift, it is essential to explore how other regions, particularly Asia-Pacific and Europe, are evolving in response to security challenges. The competitive landscape will likely become more fragmented as emerging markets invest in their defense capabilities and security infrastructures, leading to new opportunities and challenges for established players. In conclusion, the projected market growth in these four sectors presents a wealth of opportunities and challenges shaped by technological advancements, strategic positioning, global security demands, and regional dynamics. Understanding these aspects will be crucial for stakeholders aiming to capitalize on emerging trends and navigate the competitive landscape effectively. 1. The Cold War arms race 1947 to 1991. The Cold War era was characterized by a significant increase in military spending and technological advancements in defense, particularly between the United States and the Soviet Union. Both nations engaged in an arms race, leading to the development of advanced weaponry including nuclear weapons, intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs), and sophisticated surveillance systems. The competition forced both superpowers to continually innovate and expand their military capabilities, reflecting the themes of technological innovation and strategic positioning against global competitors. Similar to the dynamics seen in the projected growth of the defense sector today. 2. The rise of maritime piracy in the 21st century. The early 2000s saw a significant rise in maritime piracy, particularly off the coast of Somalia. This surge prompted a global response that included the deployment of naval forces from various countries to protect shipping lanes and enhance maritime security. The increase in pirate attacks led to a demand for advanced maritime security solutions similar to the projected growth in the maritime logistics sector. This case illustrates how rising security threats can drive market demand for innovative safety measures akin to the challenges faced by companies like Yulans in the maritime sector. 3. Hurricane Katrina and emergency management reform 2005. The aftermath of Hurricane Katrina in 2005 highlighted significant deficiencies in disaster relief efforts in the United States. The federal response was widely criticized. leading to a re-evaluation of emergency management practices. In the years following, there was a push for technological advancements in disaster response and improved coordination among federal, state, and local agencies. This case reflects the importance of strategic positioning and technological innovation in disaster relief, paralleling the expected growth in the disaster relief sector by 2027, where companies must adapt to emerging needs and challenges in emergency management. The projected market growth of approximately 35% across the defense, maritime, logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security sectors by Q4 2027 presents a dynamic and evolving landscape for stakeholders. This growth is expected to be fueled by technological advancements, increasing security threats, and a strategic positioning of companies like Yulans against established competitors such as Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems. 1. Defense sector outlook. The defense market is anticipated to grow significantly, with a projected increase of $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028. Reflecting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 4.91%. This growth is driven by heightened demand for unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) and advancements in artificial intelligence (AI). However, challenges such as labor shortages persist. Key players including Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman continue to dominate, but new entrants like Yulans may leverage innovative technologies to gain market share. Future predictions. Technological innovations, investments in AI, machine learning, and autonomous systems will reshape military strategies and operational capabilities. Increased budget allocations. The U.S. defense budget is projected to maintain or exceed current levels, focusing on naval and aerospace capabilities. Emerging threats, geopolitical tensions, and new forms of warfare will drive demand for innovative defense solutions. 2. Maritime logistics and security. The global maritime security market is set to exceed $38 billion by 2027, driven by rising piracy incidents and the demand for enhanced marine safety measures. North America leads this sector, accounting for over 25% of the market with a robust CAGR of 6.7%. The need for advanced port security and critical infrastructure protection remains paramount. Future predictions. Expansion of security solutions. The demand for sophisticated security management systems will grow, particularly for oil and gas sectors and critical infrastructure. Increased collaboration. Public-private partnerships will likely enhance maritime security initiatives, integrating technology and intelligence sharing. Global database development. The creation of a global database to monitor maritime piracy will significantly improve response strategies and resource allocation. 3. Disaster relief sector. As climate change intensifies and natural disasters become more frequent, the disaster relief sector is poised for substantial growth. Increased government and NGO investments in preparedness and response capabilities will drive this market. Future predictions. Technological integration. The incorporation of AI and drones in disaster response will revolutionize how aid is delivered and assessed. Global preparedness initiatives. International cooperation will likely strengthen, with a focus on capacity building in vulnerable regions. Increased funding. Governments are expected to allocate more resources towards disaster risk reduction, enhancing overall resilience. 4. Coastal security. Coastal security is becoming increasingly critical due to threats from illegal fishing, human trafficking, and environmental concerns. Investments in surveillance technologies and monitoring systems will be essential to protect coastal regions. Future predictions. Enhanced surveillance systems. Adoption of advanced surveillance and monitoring technologies will increase, particularly in high-risk coastal areas. Policy development. Governments will likely implement stricter regulations and standards to ensure coastal security. Collaboration with technology firms. Partnerships with technology companies will enhance capabilities in data analytics and threat detection. Competitive positioning. Yulans versus industry giants. Yulans is strategically positioning itself against established players like Lockheed Martin and BAE Systems by focusing on innovation and adaptability. The company can leverage emerging technologies to provide tailored solutions that meet the evolving needs of these sectors. Future predictions. Niche market development. Yulans may explore niche areas within these sectors to differentiate itself from larger competitors. Agile response to market changes. Smaller firms often have the advantage of agility, allowing Yulans to quickly adapt to shifting market demands. Focus on partnerships. By forming strategic alliances with technology providers and other key players, Yulans can enhance its service offerings and expand its market presence. Conclusion. The projected growth across the defense, maritime logistics, disaster relief, and coastal security sectors underscores a significant opportunity for innovation and strategic positioning. As threats evolve and technology advances, companies like Yulans will need to remain agile and responsive to capitalize on emerging market dynamics. Understanding these trends will be crucial for stakeholders looking to navigate this complex landscape effectively. The interplay of technological innovations, geopolitical factors, and competitive strategies will ultimately shape the future of these vital sectors by 2027 and beyond.